Hello, Jodi here from Joli Natural Skincare, having a pyjama Sunday and I'm going to make some cold cream, but this time I'm making a rose cold cream and a different recipe, a different variation to the last one. So to begin with we need 2 teaspoons of beeswax. And I'm using a different beeswax, a vegan wax. 2 teaspoons. 3 tablespoons of oil of your choice. Apricot oil is really good for the skin. Grapeseed oil is not very greasy on the skin. Olive oil is also another one you can use, but today I'm going to use macadamia oil because in my aromatherapy book it says that macadamia is good for softening and rejuvenating the skin, and because it's an ingredient I no longer use in the Joli Natural Skincare products, I have left over that I'm going to use today. 1, 2, 3, and I can hear little doggy's footprints behind me. He's come to join me. Whenever we're not in the room where he is, he will move to the room where we are. In a separate pot, I'm going to add 3 tablespoons of rose water. Oh, smells so good. And I'm using the same spoon, but I would do it in this order so that I didn't get water in my oil solution. Now I need to warm both of these. Oh yeah, don't be annoying me now. We want to sort of get them to roughly a similar temperature. Still got a little bit of the wax to melt. Alright, that's nice and melted. Take that off the heat. Swap it over actually. Put you there. So what I want to do with the water is just get it to lightly bubble. And we're starting to see some bubbles in there. Gently whisk this while slowly adding the water. Tip the oil into a jar. It's already changed colour a little bit because some of the water got in there. Now it's cooled a little, so it might be a little bit tricky, but we'll see. Scrape down the edges. So you can see it's changed colour, it's become a nice white cream. It looks interesting, like the wax is not in the cream. Feels alright. But I do want to give it another blend. Before I go any further, I will add some rose essential oil. I think 10 drops will be nice for about this size. And I have rose in jojoba oil, jojoba. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Because it's too expensive to buy rose essential oil. So I've got a little hand whisk. So the water has separated, see that? Here's a little trick I do with something like that when that happens. You get a pot of water. And bring that to the boil. So this is really good. This is like a, what do you call, a helpful tip for when things go wrong. Troubleshooting is, I believe, the term they would use. And you could probably tell by looking at it, the way that the wax separated along the sides, that there were going to be some troubles that needed sorting. Because sometimes you try a recipe and it just doesn't work for you. Other times you do it and it's fine. But one thing I will say already, that I like this cold cream a little bit more than the first one that I showed, because firstly it's got less oil in it, a little bit more water, and it comes out a nice white colour. I think it's very pretty. Let's have a look at the consistency. Right, it's looking creamier. Less waxy separation. Feels pretty good on the hand. Feels great actually. Wow, very rich, very moisturising. Oh, it smells lovely. Beautiful. So now we leave this to cool. It will thicken as it cools. I'll take it out of there actually, I don't need it to be hot anymore. But there we have another version of cold cream. This one is white and fluffy and rose scented with rose water. So do give it a try and let me know how you go. And if you did try the first one and then you try this one, let me know which one you enjoy more. And as always, thank you for watching.